We got the Daily Mail here. This is from the UK Daily Mail. These 4 social media influencers were swept up by a movement that claims obesity is perfectly healthy. The tragic truth is they all have died under the age of 45. The final videos posted of Brittany Sauer, we talked about that one. TikTok's page make for an upsetting viewing. Basically, she says that I made a mistake, right? She was age 28, right? Let's see. Let's go on to the other guy. We've got this guy here.
Oh, yeah.
Brings it up. Waffler 69.
He was the guy who died with a giant Cheerio or Fruit Loop.
Oh, I don't know about that. But yeah, it says TikTok star at Waffler 69, must be related to Jimmy, died of a presumed heart attack, according to his brother, aged just 33 in January. Real name Taylor Lejeune. Did not flaunt his weight, but amassed 1.9 million followers by posting videos reviewing bizarre food, including reindeer meat and tinned ham from the 1960s.
First of all, if you're eating anything out of a can that was canned in 1960, you are legitimately fucking with death. That is like a Russian roulette with a spoon instead of a gun.
Yeah.
Wow. No. That is a different level of intestinal fortitude that the popster just doesn't have.
Yeah. And here you go to verify what you're saying, Pop. His last video posted the day before he died showed him eating a giant Fruit Loop in milk. So there you go. Here's another one. A well-known activist professor of fat studies, Dr. Kat Paws. I feel like you did a show on her before, who questioned the links between weight and health, lost her life age 42, based at Massey University in New Zealand. She also presented a fat positive radio show.
That woman there is 480 to 550 right there. That is just, I don't know.
Yeah, and again,
I feel sorry for her family. They had to watch that happen in slow motion.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And like I said, again, these are extreme. I know you're seeing this and going, well, I don't weigh that much. But I'm telling you, if you get on your scale or talk to your doctor and it says overweight, you are well on your way to the grave already. I promise you.
And
so
unless you get the MRI done on your liver to see if it's swollen or not, you're never going to know until you feel it.
No. And most people, this is the other thing. I mentioned the symptoms. Most people don't have those symptoms I talked about. Some of you will if you have fatty liver. Most of you won't know it until fibrosis sets in. And then it's a real problem.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind as well. Most people don't have signs until yellowing in the eyes, jaundice, and all of that.
So maybe reality just gave you a reality slap in the liver. So you can fuck yourself.
The proverbial penis slap from life that you feel in your liver.
Yeah.
All right. Within a week of posting the film last December, Brittany was dead. Her death turns the spotlight on the controversial body positivity and fat acceptance movements that have seduced Brittany and millions of vulnerable young people like her. You know what? The truth is, this is reality. A lot of young people have no discipline and no drive. And I'm saying that not to be a dick to young people. They get on there and they see trends where it's okay to be whatever, an OnlyFans model, obese, just whatever it is, whatever the thing is this week. And instead of having discipline and drive and focus and integrity and morals and wanting to be healthy, they just say, well, everybody else is doing it, so it's okay now. But it's not.
Fine.
Not okay. Yeah. But it's the opposite okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man.
So,
if it can get me, it can get anyone.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, I mean, like I've said, I have a history of extreme physical activity. And then I retired, took it easy. 3 years later, boom. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I've got my appointment coming up in I think June. I've been trying to get in earlier, but it's just not working out. Healthcare system is a whole different video. But yeah, so I've got to go in And I've got a few months to seriously continue to unfuck my life and get that 20 pounds off. Because when I go in for the next test, I don't want to see any signs of liver damage. So, and I have a setback from Thanksgiving until now. Essentially, I have resumed-ish the American diet. I'm still being more conscious, but I'm still, that burrito, that's okay. That chimichanga, also okay, because I'm going to have salad tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? I'm still slipping up. So
Yeah,
I gotta fix myself too.
Yeah, it's called negotiating with yourself. I've done
Yeah.
it a few times. I have this booze now. I won't drink for 3 days.
Yep.
Never works, man.
Nope. Weight loss influencer Mila
Jesus.
DeJesus, right?
No.
Dies at 35. Is it DeJesus?
I've had about half a dozen soldiers with that last name, and I call every one of them DeJesus. and they're like, no, it's Jesus. Now, whatever, Jesus.
All right. Well, DeJesus dies at 35, leaving 4 children and newlywed husband. Now,
God.
Slight spoiler alert, she decided to go the easy route and get surgery instead of actually losing the weight.
Mhm.
So the complications were still there. Let's get into this really quick. Brazilian-born influencer and newlywed Mia DeJesus, who shot the fame DeJesus, after undergoing major weight loss transformation, has died of suspected cardiac arrest. She was 35. The Instagram star, who was born in Brazil, lived in Boston, passed away Friday, 4 months after tying the knot with her husband, George Kauzik. Jam Press reported. She leaves behind 4 children from a previous marriage. Just months prior, the content creator announced that she'd been suffering from psoriasis, a skin disease that causes a rash with itchy, scaly patches. She said, it's been 3 months dealing with the situation. 80% of my body is affected. DeJesus wrote in an October Instagram post.
She said 80% of her body.
Yeah, there's a photo of it below. It's YouTube safe, but
that is obviously a symptom for something deeper that's really bad going on within her. Wow.
Yeah. This is her, but this is her before 2010. She had surgery to remove the fat. And again, this is YouTube safe, but there is the this is pointing at a serious health problem here. You're right.
That's basically when you see shit like that, the irritation process in your body has literally cascaded out of control.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. To wrap this one up, 6 years ago, the Bahia-born content creator underwent a major weight loss surgery, which she commemorated in November Instagram post, juxtaposing pics of herself before and after. That's what you saw above. 6 years since the decision changed my life in various aspects.
Wow.
She captioned the composite. On one side, the 22-year-old Mila, on the other, the 35-year-old Mila. Just to show you again, this was surgery instead of change in diet or change in exercise and routines. So yes, the weight got removed, but did the complications? Probably not. So,
well, if you think about it, I mean, if you have that much body mass taken off of your frame at one time, it's got to be a shock to your system. Because your body's like, okay, we're doing okay here. We're at 180 pounds. We've got blood going through everything. Then you go into the emergency room. They knock you out. Your body's like, okay, we're 180. 20 minutes later, we're 140. We're 120. What the fuck is going on here? That's a lot of body mass to get removed at one sitting. That just cannot be healthy for you.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the meat caser box.